fear of reaction to a situation. We may not be afraid of a situation, or we may not be afraid of the person directly. So this is more like Russian dolls in terms of action reaction. So it's very hard to catch or pinpoint because it's not direct, it's very indirect. It's very easy to escape or not being able to get hold of it, control it, solve it, understand it easily enough. In the past, there could have been a situation and the other person may have reacted unfavorably to the situation. And the unfavorable reaction, let's just call it the person was upset, the person was angry. And that caused some sort of reaction in you. Let's call it fear. Okay. And you've gone through this feeling of being afraid of the reaction of the person so many times that you preempt or want to preempt the problem occurring in the first place, or you want to prevent or disperse the situation because you cannot face the wrath of the person, or you cannot face the reaction of the person. The reaction of the person deems to be unpeaceful, undesirable for you. And you want to calm it down, quell it down, reduce the intensity, and can even take the onus of the problem or onus of the solution or solving the problem or interjecting it. Why? Because you don't like the reaction of the person. Now that is in the past. So what happens sometimes is that you may be afraid that that situation might take place again, given the circumstances. Now, the future has not taken place, the situation has not taken place, the possible reaction, the possible negative reaction of the person or unfavorable reaction of the person obviously has not taken place. But I am already afraid. What if that situation happens? And what if the person reacts negatively the same way as the person has reacted in the past? And then, God, I'm going to feel afraid. And now I'm afraid already of the fear of the reaction of that person. That leads to poor decision making. That leads to superimposing the problem on a third party. One can superimpose this on other people also. If this person can react this way, might as well the second person also might react that way, or the third person can also react that way. So I'm going to call this as a Momiji syndrome. What to do in that situation? Because you're either the person who is afraid of being fearful of the reaction of that situation that has not happened, or you could be on the receiving end of this person being fearful of this imaginary situation. The situation is, it's a timeout, literally, or shake that person or stop the person in the track. No, I'm not doing it. No, you're not doing it. No, this has not happened. Come back to the present moment. So the moment you feed or you give into this mental snowball effect, it's very hard to stop, because as it gains momentum, it becomes unstoppable, and actually it gathers more data. You did this time, you did that time, you always do it, and it becomes unstoppable. And then you believe that this will happen, and so much so that you believe it has already happened. And then you suffer as a result of something that has not taken place and possibly may never take place. You have preempted it. You have manifested it. And the way to break that cycle is literally break that cycle. Stop, 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 stop. Put brakes on it, reverse, do something else, think about something else, and do a reality check. Has this happened? If this has not happened, then don't have to go in that direction. Number one. Number two, try to have a logical conversation with the second party or the first party or the third party involved. Have a conversation with yourself as well in a calm, non-fearful, non-judgmental, non-angry tone. without making yourself feel bad, without making the other person feel bad. You can talk literally about any subject without clash, without raising your voice, and many possibilities can be discussed. This one particular way may not be the only way. There can be other possibilities. Once we become aware of the situation, of the fear, of being afraid of the possible negative reaction of that person on a probable situation based on the past data, the moment I become aware of it, then I start to see the multiple layers. It's no longer one big clump. I can see the actions, the reactions, and the reactions of the reactions, and the feelings inside, and what is prompting. That's how you bring change in yourself. That's how you bring change in others. That's how you bring change in situations. That's how you bring changes or transformation in relationships. These type of conversation, these type of awareness is truly I love me and I love you and I love us.